Hi, good morning everybody. I'm out for a walk today in a slightly different section of the garden. So this part is called the Mudra Park, okay, and I'll show you why it's called that. So this place has Yoga Hasta Mudras, okay. You have the Yoni Mudra, you have the Prana Mudra and the Samana Mudra here. Now I love this place, even though it's been let go a little bit, as in it's not been taken care of as well as one would hope for. There is a special energy to this space. There are very few people who come here. The main gate is broken. If you have to come inside, you've got to come through a hole in the fence, so to speak. I wanted to come and talk to you guys from this place today because the main park is closed for a little bit of maintenance, and I'd earlier thought I would show you my Qigong spot, but maybe that'll be another day. As I was walking here, I was thinking back on the videos that I shared the last 2 times, and in both of them I was coming from a space of speaking out for myself. There was an undercurrent of complaint or some kind of a negative emotion that fueled them on some level, okay, not very intense, but it was there. And those videos got a lot of response from so many people. It resonated. I know that it struck a chord. Others could recognize, identify and connect with what I was trying to convey. Now it's very easy to be swayed by a connection, appreciation or acknowledgement that others give. But I did not want to get into a loop, right? I did not want to get into a loop of continuing on the same vein of having something that I wanted to complain about. Why is this? Okay, because I am a firm believer of the vibration, the powerful vibration of the energy of gratitude, of the vibration of gratitude, right? Now, when I'm complaining about something, my attention is turned towards that. And if I continue with more videos like that, there's a lot of things to complain about in our life. I could go on and I could continue to speak like that, but I am nurturing a particular type of energy when I do that kind of a talk. And I did not want to do that. I believe that whenever I'm criticizing something, I'm speaking negatively about something, it needs to be balanced out with a positive affirmation or a gratitude or something positive to balance the equation. Also, I did not want to slip into habits unconsciously. This is what happens, right? You might be maybe you start talking to someone and you are sending them a good morning text every day or a good night text every day, and when you're sending it and you get a good response, you start smiling, and then it happens for 2 days, 3 days, then you just slip into a habit, and then one day the message doesn't come or it goes unacknowledged, and it leaves you feeling a little confused, it leaves you feeling a little uneasy, and then when the time kind of stretches more, you start wondering about your worth, about whether the other person is not interested in communicating with you anymore, does not want to be a friend anymore, if you did something wrong, and we kind of slip into a miasma of emotions from that. Now, the truth is that our mind finds it very easy to slip into patterns, right? Anything that we do, if we stop every day after work to get a cup of tea on the roadside stall, or maybe you're someone who likes to listen to a particular song every time that you walk, or you could have any habit that you've just gotten into, and it is a simple habit, but it's something that you are sort of addicted to. So what happens is that most habits can be harmless. Some habits can be truly beneficial. And then again, there are those habits which are actually detrimental to us. But in every case, if you are a spiritual practitioner, if you're someone who wants to walk the spiritual path, then all habits are an obstacle because they hold you in a space of limitation. They hold you in a space of attachment. They keep you attached to a particular way of thinking, a certain way of living, and a certain way of being. And if you want to progress on the spiritual path, you must not slip into the habit of getting into habits. You must continue to, or you must cultivate a sense of detachment and a sense of separation from your habits, where it'll leave you feeling empowered, where you feel like, hey, if the message comes today, great. If I have that cup of tea, great. Wow, I would really enjoy it. If it doesn't happen, all right. I have other things that fill my life, or me, just me being alive in this world, in this moment, at this point of space and time is enough, right? To cultivate that attitude of being present and content with what you have in a given point of time. That is the trick to, grow on this spiritual path. That is a trick to find your way to a higher state of being. So if you have a habit, however simple it is, don't nurture it unconsciously, because every time you are going back to a particular act that you've done once and then you want to repeat it again, you are nurturing a habit. You're watering that plant. Don't water it if it is not going to support you. Don't water it if your aim is not aligned with that habit, okay? Be aware every time that you indulge yourself in that habit. Be aware and conscious every time that it shows up in your life, and take a conscious decision. So today, if you're going to slip into one of your older habits, okay, it could be anything. Your task for today is to just become aware that, hey, this is something which is a habit that I have developed. It could be just that you're opening up your phone and just scrolling on Instagram. You're doing it on autopilot. You don't even realize, but it's become a habit, right? Maybe immediately after you finish a call and you finish a meeting, your phone is in your hand and you just open up your phone and you start scrolling. Okay, or you get onto Twitter or Instagram or YouTube, whatever is your addiction, or whatever brings you some kind of entertainment, and you step into it unconsciously. It might not be something that is negative. It is okay to indulge and engage in it, but what is most important is to acknowledge and become aware that there is a particular habit or a tendency that is stepping into place, and step back, take a call and see if it adds value and quality to your life as you would like to live it, and then take an educated and informed decision on whether you want to continue with that path or not. So that's my little idea bubble for you guys today. There is a beautiful black, is it a Rottweiler? I think it's a Rottweiler. It's a beautiful dog. He's out for a walk in the morning, so I'll probably go say hello. I have a habit of going and talking to stray, or not stray, actually strange dogs. When I go for my walks, I don't bother to ask the names of the people, but I must know the names of the dogs. I usually end up saying good morning and hello and hi my darling to the dogs and the puppies on the road. And I have no clue what the owner's name is, what they do, or anything about them. It's just one of my guilty habits. It's a habit that I am very aware of and I'm very conscious of, and I willingly surrender to this habit. So if you have any such fun habits that you've gotten into, share it with me. I want to hear all about that. And how beautiful is this scene behind me? Isn't it gorgeous? I hope you have a fantastic day ahead. Lots of love.